AI websites are a horrible idea, and it's not because they all look the same, it's not because there's zero creativity involved, it's not even because they make a brand instantly look cheap. Nope, there's another, more important reason. My name's Tim, I've been building websites professionally for over 5 years now, and I can confidently say AI websites suck, they're terrible for business, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's even mentioning what I believe is the worst thing about AI websites. I actually had a meeting with a client that tried replacing his WordPress website with an AI website, and it nearly completely ruined his already established business. But more on that later on in the video. First, let's talk about why AI websites suck. To sum it up in one word, the problem is the workflow. But how can the workflow be bad? You type in a prompt and boom, website. Sure, and then you have to launch it and connect it to a server and domain provider. But that's still easy enough, right? AI is gonna lead you right through that without issues. So now you, having prompted the website into existence, know how to do that. You know how to adjust things without, hopefully, a bunch of stuff breaking. And here we get to the first part of the problem. You know, the AI knows. No other living soul on earth will know. Because it's built from the ground up to be in line with the prompt, it's unique. But in this case, that is not a good thing. If you create an AI website right now and tell me to change an image for you, I might not be able to do it. Not quickly anyhow, which means it won't be cheap either. And building websites is all I do, and all I have been doing for years. Now imagine trying to explain to a client or a coworker, somebody you hire, or your boss how to use the website AI just gave you. They probably didn't finish the same AI course that the person creating the website did, and let's be clear, I say creating very loosely. They're gonna be confused, and best case scenario, it's gonna take them a bunch of extra time to get through it. Worst case scenario, they break everything. Compare that to WordPress, which is what I personally use to build websites. It has massive support, a massive community behind it, and there are countless tutorials that show you how to do pretty much anything you need. And most importantly, I can create a 5 to 10 minute tutorial for my clients, and they know everything they need to know to add products, manage bookings, create listings, create events, write blog posts, and so on. Speaking of videos, I have a bunch of cool ones published on this channel with a lot more on the way, so if this is helpful or interesting, please make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out. It really does help me out a whole lot. Any new team member my clients hire can take a look at the video, and they'll also know how to use the website within minutes. And any WordPress expert that's gonna come work on the website after me will know how to do those things as well. They'll know exactly how something's built, where it's located, and which tools are used. They'll be able to find and solve issues. They'll know which plugin is causing problems. They'll know what each plugin is doing. The workflow is established, tested, clear, and easy. And that is absolutely huge for real client work. I cannot stress this enough. Absolutely huge for client work. All this AI stuff, it's just not real life. I work with all kinds of clients, from solo business owners and service providers to small teams managing online stores bringing in 6 figures yearly to large companies with big marketing teams. And one thing that's common between all of those clients is that they want to have some sort of control over their website. They don't want to be dependent on me or anybody else for every single tiny thing. They also don't want to be completely helpless if something goes wrong. Obviously, their websites are making them money, and because I'm using WordPress, they get a lot of control over their website. They're gonna know where it's hosted, they're gonna know where they can find backups, they can find plugins and reviews of those plugins online, so they're not installing useless tools that pose a security risk, and so on and so on. They have a lot of control, and if for whatever reason we stop working together, their website isn't suddenly useless. Somebody else can work on it. Plus, very often, my clients work with marketing agencies. I'm not a marketing guy. I know how to market myself because, well, I truly believe in what I do, but that's about it. And those agencies often need access to the website so they can do their thing, and it's really important for everyone involved that the website's built within an established ecosystem. It makes the job easier for me, my clients, and anyone else that needs access to the website. On top of that, websites built on WordPress give you a lot of control over the SEO. And that's another thing that's incredibly important for serious clients. Search results still matter a lot, and I believe they're gonna matter for quite a while. WordPress, for example, is well optimized for search engines by itself, and there are a bunch of professional tools available that are purposefully built to help you with SEO. And not just SEO, any part of your website. Analytics, content management, setting up an online store and everything that comes with it, booking, whatever it is, there's a tool available out there that has a real team of professional developers behind it. Developers that created that tool to solve a very specific problem. And of course, this goes for Shopify, Webflow, and other popular platforms and content management systems as well. With AI, you're trusting not just how everything looks, but all of that, every part of your website, every functionality to AI. And AI websites are a black box. You have zero idea what you're getting. Let's be honest. Let's be perfectly honest. Because if you knew what you were getting, you likely wouldn't be using AI in the first place. At least for full website builds. It's a helpful tool here and there, that's for sure. I'm not saying it isn't. And I'm not saying you need to know PHP and JavaScript to build websites. I'm not saying you need to completely understand and know exactly how WordPress works to build websites. You absolutely don't. I don't know how electricity works, but I can still use a computer. And this is gonna wrap up my point beautifully. Speaking of computers, WordPress, it's kind of like Windows or Mac. You know exactly what you're getting. It's established, it's tested, it's regularly updated, and there is a real company behind it. AI websites are the equivalent of a shady dude in a hoodie giving you a USB stick in a dark alley and telling you the world's best operating system is on that USB and you should plug it into your computer. Maybe it's gonna be awesome. Or maybe you're gonna open up your company to serious security concerns, crashes, and loss of data. You just don't know. You're giving permissions, information, and access to a tool that you have zero control over. You have no idea how easy that website is to hack, and if it does get hacked, what kind of data is getting stolen or how to actually fix it. There's gonna be absolutely no support available because it's a unique solution that's custom built, and again I say built very loosely. Zero support, except for the AI that built it in the first place. Sure, skilled developers will be able to understand the code and work on the website, but skilled developers cost serious money, and nobody's gonna fix up your bug-riddled AI slop for free, except AI. Honestly, both as a developer and as a designer, nothing's more annoying than trying to use and improve AI slop. It's even worse than fixing issues other developers caused. Now, I mentioned that I had a meeting with a client that fell victim to the AI hype with catastrophic results. In short, he had an okay WordPress website, nothing crazy in terms of design or functionality, but it looked okay and it worked okay. It was bringing in steady business, and at the end of the day, that's the only thing that really matters. Then he got convinced by somebody that they can improve on all of that by building him an AI website. So they did, and it looked better. Even though it had the exact same vibe as every other AI website, I can admit at first glance, it did look better. However, the new website was not optimized for SEO at all, and that meant that he stopped getting new clients, which is a catastrophic result. And he said that if he didn't already have an established client base from 20 years of work, he would likely have to close down his business. You can say whatever you want about who's to blame, but the truth is, if AI hadn't been in the picture, the client would never trust that person with their website because they obviously don't know what they're doing when it comes to website development. But AI masked all of that, and it caused a lot of issues for him, issues that he now has to solve by hiring somebody that does know what they're doing, which is where I came into the picture and we had the meeting. Plus, on the AI website, links aren't working, there's absolutely no contrast anywhere, which makes text difficult to read and the whole thing just annoying to use. And those are just the issues I found from spending a few short minutes looking at it. Now, unfortunately, I can't actually show the website because I want to protect my client's privacy, but you can kind of imagine what it looks like by looking at a few AI websites out there. The lesson here is that websites are about way more than just looking good. Getting AI to create something nice and shiny it's easy, but that has nothing to do with what your website is supposed to actually be doing for your business. How it looks is important, of course it is, but design itself isn't just about aesthetics, it's about usability. If the colors look pretty but the text is hard to read because the contrast is bad, that's just bad design. Plus, aesthetics are never as important as how everything works, how well it resonates with your audience, and how easy it is to use. And AI will never get those perfectly right. And this whole story revolves around a simple website, a website that was pretty much just informative. Imagine how complicated all of this gets if you want multiple people to be able to work on the website, or if you add in some advanced functionalities like a blog or event booking, or God forbid you try to use AI to build an online store. In the end, you're very likely going to be paying somebody to build you a website within a more established ecosystem anyway, so you might as well get it done right the first time. Buy nice or buy twice. Besides that, obviously, all AI websites have a similar vibe, a similar feel. They're giving you something pretty standard, filled with your data. If only we had something similar to work with before, like some kind of framework that you can then populate with your images and text without needing to actually worry about building the website. Kind of like, some sort of template. And yeah, I know I'm coming off a little bit strong, like I seriously hate AI, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind at all if it didn't exist, but I don't hate it. I use it to help me out sometimes. But genuinely, I just think it's way overhyped. Way overhyped. And I think a lot of business owners are shooting themselves in the foot by placing way too much faith in a tool, a powerful tool, yes, but a tool that at the end of the day is still nothing but a tool. It's not an employee, it's not a professional freelancer, it's absolutely not a designer or a developer, it's a tool. And honestly, for small business owners that really just need information to be available online with a way for clients to contact them, it might be enough. AI might do the job well, just like a template, but faster and with a lot less effort. There's definitely a niche that AI websites fill. But when multiple people need to be able to work on the website, and when longevity, support, being able to easily fix problems actually matters, stay away from AI. If your website is your main marketing channel or even your main revenue source, stay far away from AI. And in real life, most companies, at least the ones I work with, actually do fall into these categories. Even if it's cheap now and exciting now, it's going to be neither cheap nor exciting 6 months down the line when you realize nobody's able to actually use the website and that you're losing valuable time, energy, and money because you're trying to fix something that was never a good solution in the first place. If you found this video interesting, first make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons, and then go check out this video next. I guarantee that one's very interesting as well. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.